Hi everyone, this is your instructor Laura Lee for HM2010. I've been receiving some questions regarding the Week 3A assignment, and I thought I would just kind of go over some things that I think are kind of hanging students up so that hopefully you'll have an easier time getting through this assignment. So if you read through the scenario, it says Dr. Jones is interested in expanding his practice by adding a piece of radiology equipment. The basic cost of the equipment would be $79,000 for the first year. Then the monthly loan cost for this equipment is $1,564.29 for 5 years. Additionally, Dr. Jones must factor in the cost to hire a radiology tech with a predicted salary of $39,600. And the office already has a radiology room, so there are no fixed costs. You help Dr. Jones determine that his office will do 1,100 studies per year with the average reimbursement of $51.63 per study, and the variable cost per study, so the amount that it could be higher or lower, would be about $3.24, and that would be based on like insurance reimbursements, what's contracted with the patient's insurance. So the first thing you're going to do is determine the monthly cost. And we know that the monthly loan cost for the equipment is $1,564.29. So for year one, you're going to want to take that number and you're going to want to multiply it times the number of months in a year. And that will get you the monthly cost. And then I think it's kind of pretty self-explanatory. The fixed costs, basically for this particular problem, there are no fixed costs, so you can just leave that one blank. And then when it gets down to the total costs, you're going to add up all the costs, and then for reimbursement, you're going to calculate the estimated reimbursement, which is based on the number of studies times the average reimbursement. And then you're going to subtract the reimbursement from the total costs to see if there's a profit or a loss. So if the reimbursement is, you're going to subtract the total costs from the reimbursement. I'm not sure if I said that right. But if your reimbursement is higher than your total costs, you know that you've made money and that's a profit. And if your reimbursement is lower than the total costs, you know that you have a loss for that year. And so you're basically going to do that for year one and then year two. And you can see how some of the numbers change, like the number of studies and reimbursement. So a lot of your information in this problem is going to stay the same for number 2 and number 3. But like the reimbursement is going to be different, but you're just going to want to make sure that you go through and you look at the specific information in each question to answer them. One other thing, if you have an answer that's a loss, it's going to be a negative number, and most of you are doing this correctly, but when you're doing spreadsheets like an Excel spreadsheet, if you have a negative number, you want to make sure you put the answer in parentheses. So if the answer down here was $1,000, negative $1,000, which it's not, but I'm just going to put it in, you would put it in parentheses like this, and then close the parentheses and hit tab. So that's what you would do if it's a negative number or a loss. You wouldn't write a dash and the number, which some students are doing that, and even though your answer is correct, it's still going to stay red because it's supposed to be in parentheses if it's negative. So I hope that this helped you some. Keep in mind that I have the live Q&A sessions on Monday mornings. I know that's not always a good time for people, but if you are available online through the live Q&A link, Mondays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Let me know if you need anything else. Also, if you've already submitted this assignment and if this video helped you and you want to resubmit your assignment, feel free to do that. I will need to reset your assignment though, so if that's what you want to do, just send me a quick email at llee@ultimatemedical.edu.